All right, y'all, bro. You already know what time it is, man. It's your boy Moody Starr. I'm back again with another video. Hold on, let me see. I just got a text message. All right, cool. Let me put this on Do Not Disturb real quick. No offense, because you know what I'm saying. I ain't trying to get distracted. One thing I like about morning videos, bro, and I just gotta get back to just being, I gotta tap into 2019 Moody Starr. You know what I'm saying? One thing about morning videos is that they're never tainted by the Matrix. I go to sleep in a good vibration and I wake up in a better vibration. That time period, this is why like a lot of successful people, they do things early, bro. Before they get tainted by the Matrix, before, you put the hours in and everything, your mind is the most like clearest and purest. Especially if you had a good night before. Now, if you, had a long night, you was drinking and whatnot, that's totally different. I get that. Your morning is gonna be not too pleasant, but drink some water, and just get back at it. But a couple of things I'm gonna talk about in this video. I don't know what the title of this video is gonna be. But there's a couple of things that I've realized on my journey. And I realized, number one, when you really are tapped in, like all jokes aside, like for real, when you really are tapped in, you know that voice in your head that you hear a lot that tells you, oh, do this or don't do this, or that voice actually starts to mature. That is a part of your higher self. Your higher self has already elevated to where it needs to be because it's your higher self. But even your higher self can improve based on what you do here in this world. So, with that being said, being able to tap into that like energy, first of all, is super important. And second of all, it's super clutch. And third of all, you will literally tell the difference between an intrusive thought, a low vibrational thought, and a high vibrational thought, or your higher self. You're weaving out the excess energy that has been you've been accumulated. You know what I'm saying? You're weaving out that energy that doesn't serve you any purpose. Mental clarity. When your mind is clear, you can hear and perceive and almost see everything, man. And it's cool. It's great, bro. Like, so, just stay tapped into that side of you and just make sure, you enjoy life now, bro. Just enjoy life. And the reason why I say that is because you literally have a quote unquote like a Google or like the internet within your mind. You can search anything you want to search when you tap into your higher self, when you tap into you. You know it all, low key. You know it all without knowing it actually consciously. You probably have a photographic memory, bro. You have to tap in, man. This is the way we get back into, being natural human beings or quote unquote supernatural human beings, just by tapping into yourself, bro. And as far as the low vibrational actions, they will die down, bro. They will die down. Like, you just got to give it some time. I want to ask you a question, bro. What is it that you know is important to you, but you don't like put too much time into it? Like, something like, okay, I need to do this, but like, why don't you put so much time into it? The only reason why you probably don't put time into something that you really need to put time into is because the excess things that you're paying attention to, looking at, whether it's your cell phone, whether it's the iPad, whether it's TV, whether it's frivolous actions, that you're basically, the frivolous actions are you're trying to feed something with inside you, whether a dopamine high hit or whatever. When you're doing this, even though it's not like a big deal, because it's really not a big deal. You know what I'm saying? You're going about your day if you happen to be off, or you're at work where there's nothing to do. You could be doing something. I would say, to improve your situation. You could be doing some type of research. You could be watching a certain type of stock video, or if you really know you want to get into stocks, but you have to understand, but you need to learn the lingo of, stocks, bonds, and all of that. Honestly, you really shouldn't be watching videos like this. I mean, from time to time, yeah, you can tap in, but you really need to start feeding your mind. Get your mind in prepared. Another question I want to ask you, and this is really the question I actually wanted to get to. Why do you think rich people say you got to think big? Ask yourself that question. Why is it so important to think big? The reason why it's so important to think big, and I'm just going to give you an answer straight up, is in order for your manifestation, or like a situation that you consider like, oh, a big deal, or when I say think big, like, how you're living and the money or the abundance, you feel me? Think big, limitless, right? The reason why we need to put our mind in that type of energy is because the actual manifestation is gonna have to go somewhere. What does that mean? When you attract that manifestation to you, if you don't know how to handle it, if you don't have no space for it, if you don't have the mindset to actually handle this manifestation, you're gonna lose it. You're gonna lose. You literally have to have the mindset, the mindset that I was like, okay, I'm like, if I want this big house, or if I want this car, or if I want to live in abundance or whatnot, if I don't even want to work, but I just want to make money, I have to make the mental space for that, to receive that first. Make the mental space. I have to literally make the mental. When I was doing this YouTube, when I first started, at first it was like therapy for me. I didn't do it with the intention to try to get monetized or whatnot. I mean, I think everybody low key does. You feel me? Because I guess that's like a goal, and of course, it's a way to make some extra funds. But my initial reason to even make videos was based on just my struggles that I was going through in life, and I didn't want to lose my sanity. Like I was trying to stay sane, essentially. So when I started to do the shadow work, and then I started to make the videos and everything, it was more like a reflection for me and a message for me, like kind of like breadcrumbs. I got videos from 2 years ago that I know if I watch today, it's going to lead me into another manifestation. You feel me? That's why it's important to like either write down, kind of journal your life, or record your life in some way, shape, or form, Snapchat, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And then like leave that as breadcrumbs for you, bro. That's a way to kind of like navigate through life, because you may never know what you be thinking from day to day. One day you could be vibrating high and know all this information, and the next day life could hit you in the face, and now you don't have time to go back to that, that's time and space. But if you could record it, yes, you could definitely do that. But all in all, though, I still had to make the mental space, because when I seen my videos, starting to relate to people, and a lot of people was coming to my videos and watching them, I was like, okay, well, now it's time to manifest. It's really time to take this channel to the next level. This is when I was just probably barely getting 100 views in a day. You feel me? But to me, it was like, damn, I helped out 20 people today. That's cool. You feel me? Maybe the other 480 didn't give a fuck. They like, who's this person or whatnot. But you know what I'm saying? I still was able to help out somebody. So I had to take on that responsibility to stay consistent, stay on the journey. And eventually my YouTube channel got monetized. And now I'm still at level one. I'm still at level one, bro. I still got to go to different platforms. You know what I'm saying? I still got to go live more. You feel me? I have to create the mental space and I have to think big. I'm at, almost 11K. So shout out to all the new subscribers. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. I had said some outlandish number. I think I was like, I'm trying to get to 100K at the end of the year. But guess what? Is it really that outlandish? Because there's people who can easily get 100K. You feel me? Some people, they blow up quick and they don't know what to do with that type of energy, that attention. There's a lot of childhood celebrities who got their blessings fast. Did they have the mental space? Did they have that energy to really handle that manifestation? Some didn't, some did. Either way, you have to make sure you have a healthy mindset in order to do anything you want to in this life. And in order to have a healthy mindset, you have to have mental clarity. You can't be thinking about sex all the time. You can't be thinking about, doing law of vibrational stuff all the time. Because all that's going to do is make you a guinea pig. And you're going to be a part of of the world of how everything is set up. You're going to be a consumer. Just a consumer and just a ball of energy that's being used. We know that this ball of energy is going to go to work, accumulate this money to come home to give us back that money by spending it on whatever that we have to offer. And now you're just going back and forth, going to work, get the money, come home, and go and then give it to another corporation. See, that's the thing about it, bro. My soul and my spirit, it gets irritated when I'm treated like that. I'm just treated like a number, or just treated like, okay, I'm just gonna get this energy from this person and leave this person alone forever. I mean, sometimes I don't care. It is what it is. I live in abundance. You feel me? It's all about having that abundance mindset. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, bro, like, gotta think big. You have to. And then, this is what I want you to do. Think big and then think bigger. Whatever you consider is like, oh shit, that's a lot. Now think 30 times, 50 times, 100 times that. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you gotta set real expectations. You know what I'm saying? Real goals that you can get, but still think big. Trust. You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised at how many doors you can unlock because you're thinking, on a higher level. And when you're thinking on a higher level, you can ask simple questions, dog. You can ask questions a kid would ask. And that's how you unlock some of the secrets in life, bro. You'll be surprised. Stay tapped into your higher self, bro. Stay tapped in, especially if you're on a journey, continue the journey. Real talk. It's cool, you feel me? There's some people, again, that's on and off on a journey. It's cool. I get that too, bro. You know what I'm saying? One thing about me, bro, is that I don't really like to judge nobody, bro. Because everybody got their struggles. Everybody got their times. Everybody got their phases when they're on top and when they're just not at it. You know what I'm saying? When they just they need some time to recover. As long as you do recover, that's all that matters. As long as you try, that's all that matters, bro. You tap into yourself. You tap into your higher self, bro. It'll literally be clear as day. You hear the voice in your head. I experienced that a couple of times. Times where I would have a thought that comes to my mind when I'm in a social setting. And I'd be like, should I say this? You know what I'm saying? And the thought would be like, yeah, say it. The hell, it came to you, bro. It's from the, you know what I'm saying? Your higher self. It hit different when you know it's your higher self talking to you versus intrusive thoughts and things of the Matrix. Things of the Matrix, it is deep. You feel me? It's deep. So with that being said, I had a moment where I was like, okay, cool. I said what my thought told me to say. And bro, when I say the energy in the room, it changed, dog. It was so dope, bro. It was, and then it just revealed so much to me, all because technically it was a question that I asked, and then when I asked that question, it came from it wasn't nothing malicious or devious. It came from a source of like the youthful energy. You feel me? Innocent, for real, for real. And it just kind of opened up Pandora's box. And I had to close that bit real quick, bro, because I seen that. I was like, okay, yeah, time to zone back into me. This is why I be quiet. You feel me? This is why I don't say it. I don't like to talk too much, because a lot of information can get revealed without me even trying to look for it. So that's what happens when you tapped in, bro. You tapped into your higher self, bro. And then you go back to knowing what you probably knew already. But with that being said, man, hopefully you got your water with you. I got mine today. MGT, what to do? It's your boy Moody Starr, and I'm back again with another video. If you're new, you already know what to do, man. Become a subscriber, like the video, and join MGT. This is a channel where I like to highlight current events and talk about my spiritual walk here in this beautiful matrix. Now, first of all, I got to say a special shout out to anybody that's holding on to energy, going within, and being high vibrational. Here at MGT, this is what we do. We work on ourselves every single day. Intro for the outro. Yo, appreciate y'all, stopping by as usual. You feel me? Like I said, I'm going to continue to be consistent with dropping videos in the morning. Again, it's something about this energy. I like it. I'm more at peace with it. I don't feel rushed or anything like that. And actually, today's my day off, so I could have been not dropped the video, but I could have waited until 12, 1 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I did notice too, and this is how I know it's a difference. The video's over, but if you want to know, you can stay. But the difference, this is how I know. I get less criticism when I drop a video at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock in the morning versus when I drop it at like 4, 5 o'clock. I get more negative comments when I drop late. It's so weird, ain't it? I mean, if I do a night drop, it's probably sometimes when I drop like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, it'd be cool. But majority of the time, bro, like if I wanna get some a negative reaction, I should if I drop a video after 4 or 5 o'clock, it hit different. So it's interesting, dog. Energy is energy, though. At the end of the day, it's what you do with it, and it's how you know what I'm saying, enjoy life with it, bro. Because life is always gonna be lifing, but you still need to find time to enjoy yourself, find time to get back to your higher self, and just be careful with your energy, man. Be careful, because it gets deep. It gets deep in the sense of like being able to talk to people, interact with people. Sometimes a normal conversation won't even be normal anymore, which is kind of weird, but it is what it is, because you understand undertone, you understand body language, you understand like literally from second to second, dog, like milliseconds, dog. You understand mirror neurons. You can tell when someone's actually connected with you when they start to mirror you, or they start to mirror your actions or some of your habits. That's why it's good to stay tapped into your higher self, because sometimes you might do some shit, you might do something that like you don't even notice what you're doing. You're setting a good example, but because it's like your natural instinct, you do it and forget about it, but then you don't even know that somebody was watching you and they picked up on that and they built off of that, and now they came back to you saying like, hey man, that was a good idea. And you're looking at them like, what do you mean? It's like, yeah man, that one time when you did this and you said this, yeah man, that was a great idea. You feel me? So it's like, even if you don't realize it consciously, eventually your environment will tell you like, yo, keep going, bro. You doing good. Like, for real. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I'm finna end the video for today, bro. It's been your boy Moody Starr. Like, share, comment down below. Drop a bag on the Cash App to support the team. Yeah, that's it, bro. Have a good day. I'm finna drop this early. Peace.